Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Firstly, I want to apologise for not uploading a video last Sunday. The reason why is because I was at the Victoria Park Record and CD Fair. In this video, I want to go through all the positives and negatives of selling at a CD and vinyl record fair. This was the first time I've ever done so. I want to tell you who I've met. I'll tell you what I've bought, but I won't go through all that in detail. And I'll also let you know of how much stock I sold. At the end of this video, I do have some snippets of video footage of me scurrying around at the fair selling. So I'll upload that at the end of this video. So I got up nice and early on Sunday morning. I borrowed my parents' SUV because I drive a sedan, and I put 28 boxes of CDs in the car with an extra trestle table. Took me about 35 minutes to get to Victoria Park. When I went there and set up the tables, they gave me a second table as well. I realised I did have too much stock with me. The next fair for the Perth Rock and Roll Club is in September, and I won't be bringing 28 boxes. I managed to set up in time and put all my signage out, and I ended up selling over 600 CDs. So I was busy from 9 o'clock in the morning to pretty much 12 o'clock noon. I managed to sell over 600 CDs, approximately 50 from the $5 box, over 300 from the $3 boxes, and the rest of the sales all came from the $1 boxes. I did notice that some of the CDs that I had in the dollar box should have been in the $3 and $5 box. I think there was a Rose Tattoo CD in there. That should have been in the $5 box. But overall, I was really happy with my price range. I was probably the cheapest vendor at the fair, and I think I was selling the most CDs out of anybody at the fair. I managed to meet Lloyd, Mr. Hats. Mr. Hats, the music chap, go and check his channel out. He came down. He also uploaded a video of me scurrying around frantically, collecting money and talking to everybody. He's a really nice guy. Lloyd, Mr. Hats, is a very friendly and approachable guy. He's very knowledgeable and has a broad taste in music. And I was really happy to meet him. And hopefully I get to see him in the future someday. I'm sure I will. He bought about half a dozen CDs off me right on early in the morning. A couple of them were reserved for him, but I did have reserves for, I think, 2 or 3 people from my Facebook page, Perth CD Collectors. They private messaged me and told me that they wanted to reserve a few CDs, a couple of Metallica CDs and things like that. So I actually moved locations in the hall. I swapped with Crimson Vinyl. They were meant to be in the corner, but I wanted to be in the corner. So I did set up an L-shape configuration of my tables. Unfortunately, there was a soccer net in the corner of the hall, which was in the way, I must admit. So next time when I go there to sell, I think I'll reposition it so the net is behind me rather than where my little entrance was on the side. One thing I've learned is that I shouldn't really bother bringing CD singles or too many compilations with me. I think I sold 3 or 4 music soundtracks, 3 or 4 CD singles, and about half a dozen compilations. Next time I'll combine those 3 areas of CDs into one box instead of bringing 6 boxes. one of my CD single boxes did split on the bottom, so all the cardboard sleeves dropped onto the floor. Fortunately, I had a spare box with me, so it wasn't a complete disaster. I do have a decent sealed CD collection, and I'm thinking of selling some of that at the next record CD fair, and they would start from $10 going upwards. I'm sure they'll be pretty popular. Unfortunately, I didn't get much time to do any shopping, but there was a man there who was selling Elvis records and CDs, and he was coming up to me and showing me, would you like to buy this? Are you interested in that, John? And I did pick up a few things. I picked up 2 vinyl record box sets. This is one of them. Elvis Presley 10-inch LP collection. 5 records inside, and I'll go through that in detail in a separate Elvis Presley vinyl records and CD finds video. I also picked up a few more FTD CDs from the early 2000s, and I'll show that in a future video as well. I also picked up some regular Elvis CDs in jewel cases. I also bought a compilation of Elvis that's still sealed by Wax Time Records that I'll show in a future video, and a couple of bootlegs as well. I will be holding off showing all my Elvis finds for the time being, because this Saturday is Record Store Day, and I intend on going to my favourite record store, Midland Records. I used to go there 3 or 4 times a year. Now it's literally just once a year, and that's just on Record Store Day. I'll be going around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and hopefully I get to find at least one copy of the Elvis Presley releases. So I'll be on the lookout for this release here. 1961, The King of the Whole Wide World, on blue and yellow splattered vinyl. And I'll also be looking out for the Liquid and Sand Blue Hawaii release. So if I manage to go there and I miss out on any of those releases, that's okay. They'll be expensive anyway, I can assure you. I was thinking of picking up Aha Analog from 2005. That's a new Record Store Day release this year. But if I miss out on any of this stuff, that's fine. I go there, it's a nice vibe, very busy little record store. They'll have a live band playing as well. And I also enjoy the drive out to the eastern suburbs of Perth. There will be a CD finds video coming up, and I'll be showing 80 CDs. CDs from the 2000s. Classic soundtracks that are digitally remastered. And you know me, you know my eclectic taste. Music from every other genre. I did go to a garage sale recently and picked up some vinyl records, about 4 or 5 of them, and I'll be showing these in an upcoming video as well. So please make sure you check out Lloyd's YouTube channel, Mr. Hats, the Music Chap. I know a few of his regular YouTube commenters has recently subscribed to my channel. So welcome to Beat Up Records and CDs, and I hope you enjoyed the content that I put out on this channel. That's it for this video. In the meantime, please send me a comment, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.